One thing that I'm just looking at is, well, the numbers in relation to the backlog of assessment of need are coming down quite dramatically, which on the face of it is a very good thing. These would be assessments that are being caught up with under the terms of the new standard operating procedures. And as we've seen in previous weeks, the standard operating procedures just aren't up to scratch. And they aren't actually providing a quality assessment. And they themselves would appear to be a breach of the Disability Act in themselves. So, I would ask the Minister if she will commit to reviewing them, because it would seem that we're playing with kind of smoke and mirrors here in reducing the backlog of assessment needs on the face of it, but really we're not actually meeting the needs of the young people who are being assessed. I do have a couple of other things that I'll try and quickly move through. One of the things that's been raised with me by constituents who asked me to raise them specifically with yourself when they heard you were coming in was about the availability of therapists. So one of the issues is obviously a lot of frontline staff have moved on to COVID tracing. When will they be coming back to be able to do their frontline work? And, you know, my constituents were asking, do you feel it's acceptable that these people are being moved from therapeutic services to the COVID tracing when there is a backlog of therapeutic services? Part of this is also, are we making best use of the service of the clinicians? So we'll have a senior psychologist doing a parenting course that could equally be delivered by, say, a social worker or a social care worker on a multidisciplinary team, whereas the social worker or the social care worker couldn't do the same work the senior psychologist can. So are we making the best use of them? And tying in with all of this is a frustration coming from the parents who were talking to me about a lack of consistency. Quite often when they go for services, there's a completely new person. And, you know, look, the lack of consistency, we all know, can be a problem for a variety of reasons. I don't think I need to go into that. And then one last question. Are we looking at ratifying and following through on the optional protocol for the United Nations Convention for Rights for People with Disabilities? I'll leave it there. Thank you.